From the Last Stop Studios and the Last Stop CD Shop, you're watching the White Wall Sessions Classic. On tonight's classic episode, Steve Zastrow, Ted Horses, King Cardinal, and Charlie Parr. White Wall Sessions Classic is presented by Last Stop CD Shop, something for everyone in the family at your one-stop entertainment shop. White Wall Sessions Classic is sponsored by Workplace IT Management, the evolved approach to IT. Bell Incorporated, the face of packaging innovation. Ben's Brewing Company. Good people drink Ben's beer. J. Rick Music, custom string instruments, sales, service, and rentals. Here are your classic hosts, Dan Schaefer and Steve Zastrow.
Hello, and welcome to White Wall Sessions Classic. I'm Dan Schaefer.
And I'm Steve Zastrow. As you can tell, things look a little bit different in the studio this season.
Not unlike the rest of the world, the COVID virus took its toll here at the White Wall Sessions and prevented us from producing our upcoming Season 8.
We will be producing 18 classic episodes, highlighting the most memorable moments from our first 7 seasons.
Steve and I will be your co-hosts for what will certainly be an enjoyable stroll down memory lane.
Thanks for joining us, and we will be right back after this short break.
Promotional items for the White Wall Sessions provided exclusively by Minuteman Press, downtown Sioux Falls. Mention the White Wall Sessions for a 10% discount.
For over 100 years, Bell Incorporated has been an innovative leader in the packaging industry and has been proud to call Sioux Falls home. Bell Incorporated has a long history of supporting grassroots organizations in Sioux Falls that help drive the culture that defines our community. We believe a strong creative culture is essential to any thriving community and enhances our happiness and quality of life. Bell Incorporated is proud to be a community sponsor of the White Wall Sessions.
Well, we obviously get asked by people what we think makes us different and frankly why they should do business with us. And I think it's one of the easier questions we get asked, and it's really our culture. And our culture is defined by our values, trust, and teamwork. And that's what makes it different. It makes us better communicators, it makes us better decision makers, and overall it makes us a better service provider in an area where people maybe aren't always used to having very positive customer experiences. I believe it's our culture that sets Workplace apart and is our true competitive advantage.
Can't this thing load any faster?
Ugh, I'm so bored.
I'm so frustrated and angry.
This is making me sad.
This used to be my family until our doctor prescribed Last Stop CD Shop. Now we are much happier.
Last Stop CD Shop is for everyone. Side effects may include a warm, fuzzy feeling, spontaneous smiling, and overall happiness. Talk to your doctor if you decide to stop going to Last Stop, as it may result in sudden boredom. For best results, visit Last Stop Daily.
Season 1 was a crazy time for the crew here at White Wall Sessions. We started as a simple Facebook project with a local singer-songwriter, a guitar, 2 crew guys, 2 cameras, and a microphone.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, Steve, because that local singer-songwriter was you.
It was me.
What was it like to be the first artist on the White Wall Sessions?
Well, looking back on it now, it's a great honor. I can't even tell you. But at the time, it was more a project. I wanted to get a couple of my songs on video. And I knew Dave from working with him, but when I got there and they explained what they had in mind, I could see that these guys had a lot of talent and passion, and a lot of people wanted to get on board immediately, crew and musicians.
What do you remember from Season 1? Any big stories from that?
Well, it was kind of ramshackle, just trying to get everything going with a small amount of equipment, and one memory that I have was it was so hot in that studio one night that they had an ice pack wrapped around one of the cameras because it kept shutting off. That was pretty funny. It was that studio was always very hot.
I remember as a fan, I wasn't a part of the crew until the end of the first season, and I remember seeing it. I was so excited to see it the first time, and I saw your video, and then I recognized you later in the falls when you were watching the show, and well, I've been friends ever since.
That's right.
A lot of people have been friends over this show.
Oh, absolutely. A lot of connections were made.
What a great thing we have here.
It is, and believe me, no one assumed we would be still 8 years later doing this show.
And even when something like COVID comes and takes us off track, we're back on.
That's right.
So what a lot of people may not remember is that you were the original host of White Wall Sessions from season 1 to season 4.
Right.
How has production changed since then?
Well, you know, they've had 3 studios, and each move has been an upgrade in the look and the sound. And they spend a lot of money on new equipment and stuff, and what you see on the screen is definitely improved with each move. So,
what is it that brought you back?
Well, Jeff gave me a call and asked if I'd be interested in working with the show again for this classic series, and I was absolutely on board. I miss working with you guys, so very glad to be back.
Well, it wouldn't be classic if you weren't back, so we're glad you're here.
All right, thanks, Dan.
Here's the first song ever recorded and aired on White Wall Sessions. We want to give a big White Wall Sessions shout out to Electric Jerry Z, who inspired this song. We know he's listening. Here's Steve Zastrow and KXRB.
Well, I remember riding off to work with my dad in our Galaxy 500, and the road was bad. When I was a boy, it was a cool situation. He worked at the country music radio station, KXRB in the country. Well, nothing could be better than when we were all together. Nothing could be sweeter than the memory. I've never known one man who was better at taking care of business in his family. I used to sit and watch him play records for hours, watching through the window in another room. I like Johnny Cash and I like Merle Haggard. I loved that music then, and you know I still do. When I grew up, I learned to pick a little guitar, played a lot of music on a Saturday night. I know that it all got started when I watched that country DJ back in 1969. Now he's gone, but I still think about him every time I pick up my guitar and play. I'll miss him more as time goes on, but I know we're gonna be together someday. I remember riding off to work with my dad in our Galaxy 500, and the road was bad. How's that? You good?
Dead Horses are an intimate, folk-inspired Americana act from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Guitarist and songwriter Sarah Voss and bassist Daniel Wolf form the core of Dead Horses, and were joined by Peter Raboyne on guitar in this memorable session. From Season 4, here is Dead Horses and Peace My Soul.
Push it back into the ground. I've been waiting for so long. Seeds I've sown and songs I've sung, I've been waiting for so long. I'm not ready for the end. Hell, she said, and hell it's been. I'm not ready for the end. Peace, oh peace, my soul. Last spring I planted seeds of hope. Peace, oh peace, my soul. Waiting for them to grow. Hurting lies and last goodbyes, and I will not close my eyes to the truth. I will not lie, it's been a long winter without you. Birds and bees and life on trees, and to all those coming to me in my sleep. It's been a long winter. It's been a long winter. It's been a long winter without you.
Be sure to keep up to date with Whitewall Sessions news on all of our social media platforms.
You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. And remember, keep Sioux Falls loud.
We'll be right back with King Cardinal.
Hi, I'm Ben Hanton, founder of Ben's Brewing Company. At Ben's, we take great pride in supporting our community and our vibrant local art and music scenes. When visiting our lovely city of Yankton, stop by the tap room and sample one of our exquisitely handcrafted brews. We have over 15 to choose from. Remember to support live music and responsibly enjoy Ben's beer at these fine locations.
Good people drink Ben's beer.
Need to restring your very first guitar or have a family heirloom restored? You can trust J. Rick Music with any and all stringed instrument needs because we are the area's premier stringed instrument repair and restoration company. J. Rick Music offers guitar, violin, and amplifier repair, a violin family rental program, retail music lessons, and custom one-of-a-kind handmade instruments. You can easily locate us at 1016 West 41st Street in Sioux Falls. Reach us at jrickmusic.com.
King Cardinal is an exceptional 5-piece all-country band from Denver, Colorado. The group performed an amazing session while on tour back in 2017 for Season 5. The crew was especially excited for this session, as it was our first pedal steel guitar ever recorded on the show. King Cardinal is Brennan Mackey, guitar and vocals, Scott Roush, drums, Andrew Porter, bass, Ben Walagoski, pedal steel, and Texana Denny, vocals. Here's King Cardinal with Gasoline.
Poor old Matthew, stuck changing lanes, stuck lighting matches and playing games. dirty couches, dirty sinks, and use their friends to pour the strongest drink. But where you go, who you gonna be? But if you want fire, I got the gasoline. Said if you want fire, I got the gasoline. We'll take a train to Asheville, find your Bible there. He looks just like the last one, except you're older here. Find a guy divided, your days a waste of time. He'll take you down to Charleston, yeah, he'll take your mind. Where you go, who you gonna be? But if you want fire, I got the gasoline. Said if you want fire, I got the gasoline. Dress from home, says your fire's gone and now you're all alone. Once a sturdy addy, now run aground. You fumble with the pieces, but you'll make it count. But where you go, who you gonna be? But if you want fire, I got the gasoline. Said if you want fire, I got the gasoline. Yeah, if you want fire, I got the gasoline. Said if you want fire, I got the gasoline.
Charlie Parr is up next. Stay tuned.
Are you looking for a new career? Bell Incorporated, a growing leader in the packaging industry, has local positions open today.
I feel that Bell has a wide variety of opportunities for people. For anybody that's interested in coming in here to work, we will be glad to have you, be glad to train you, glad to help you move up. Bell has opportunities to grow. I have been here for 15 years. During that time, I have learned from the ground up all the way up into management.
Visit bell-inc.com/careers to learn how you could join our inspired team.
Over the years, Charlie Parr has recorded 3 sessions with the program. Charlie is truly an amazing talent and individual. I've seen Charlie perform many times live and on the show, and every time he leaves you wanting more. This is an unforgettable moment from Season 2. From Duluth, Minnesota, here is Charlie Parr with the most viewed White Wall Session video of all time, Over the Red Cedar.
Big house, bigger than they really needed. He got the dualies on his pickup when the dealer gave him a choice. Then he lost his job on the build site. Now he's struggling to feed his boys. And the red cedar grows, red cedar flows long after you're gone. It's outlasting you, Lord. It's outlasting you, Lord. Outlasting you, Lord. Outlasting you. this town. On booms and busts and heaves and rusts, but they can't bear to go. Now they couldn't go if they wanted to. There ain't no work anywhere anymore. And red cedar grows, red cedar flows, and long after you're gone, it's outlasting you, Lord, outlasting you, Lord, outlasting you. And she's been serving food down at Bud's, and he can't stand to see her there, where the desperate men sit and drink, stare a little too long at her legs. Well, he sits home with the kids at night, hides the worry on his face. The red cedar grows, red cedar flows, and long after you're gone, it's outlasting you, Lord, outlasting you, Lord, outlasting you. And the kids are getting bigger, they can't play outside like it used to be. You know exactly what's lurking out there. Man, you can see it on the news every night. And the village that it takes to raise our kids is afraid to come outside. And the red cedar grows, red cedar flows, and long after you're gone, it's outlasting you, Lord, outlasting you, Lord, outlasting you. Tuesday afternoons are the hardest times, it seems to stand still. They piled up quite a few of them now, about 20 years worth, and not quite 3 o'clock, and time moves as fast as it ever did. There ain't nothing you can do to slow it down. And the red cedar grows, red cedar flows, and long after you're gone, it's outlasting you, Lord, outlasting you, Lord, outlasting you, Lord, outlasting you.
That does it for tonight's show. Thank you for joining us.
Join us again next week for Whitewall Sessions Classic, same time and station.
And remember, keep Sioux Falls loud.
Thank you.